The main confusion is that amp type can mean two different things. It can describe the technology that processes the guitar signal or the physical format of the equipment. These are separate classifications. A digital combo and a floor modeler may use similar technology, but they are not the same kind of product. A traditional amp has three main stages. The preamp raises the guitar signal and shapes its frequency balance or distortion. The power amp increases that signal enough to drive a speaker. The speaker converts the electrical signal into sound. Modern systems may combine these stages, separate them, simulate them digitally, or replace the physical speaker with a direct recording output. Tube amplifiers use vacuum tubes in the preamp, power amp, or both. Tubes control electrical current inside sealed glass components. When pushed harder, they move gradually from clean amplification into distortion and compression, meaning loud peaks are reduced. This makes the response change with picking strength and guitar volume. Tube amps also produce heat, weigh more, cost more, and eventually require tube replacement or servicing. Analog solid-state amplifiers use transistors instead of tubes. They are usually lighter, less expensive, more reliable, and require less maintenance. Many provide strong, clean headroom, which means they can get louder before obvious distortion begins. Solid-state does not automatically mean clean, though. Distortion depends on the circuit, and some designs create clipping and compression intentionally. Hybrid amplifiers combine technologies. One may use a tube preamp with a solid-state power amp. Another may combine digital processing with a tube power section. The word hybrid alone does not explain the design. You need to know which stage uses each technology. Digital modeling amplifiers use digital processing to reproduce the behavior of different preamps, power amps, speakers, microphones, and effects. They can store presets and provide several complete signal chains in one unit. Some include a built-in power amp and speaker. Others only process the signal and require separate equipment for playback. Profiling or capture systems work differently from normal modeling. Instead of relying only on a designed digital model, they analyze how existing equipment responds at particular settings and create a digital version of that response. A capture may closely represent one setup, but it may not reproduce every possible control adjustment of the original amp. Software amp simulations perform similar processing on a computer. They normally require an audio interface for connecting the guitar, software for processing, and headphones or studio monitors for playback. These parts should not be confused. A plugin is software. A modeler processes the signal in dedicated hardware. A profiler creates or plays captured responses. A power amp drives a speaker. A guitar cabinet holds guitar speakers. A powered full-range speaker contains its own amplifier and is designed to reproduce a wider range of frequencies. Physical format is the second classification. A combo places the preamp, power amp, and speakers in one cabinet. It is easy to connect, though larger combos can be heavy. A head contains the amplifier electronics and connects to a separate speaker cabinet. This offers more flexibility, but the cabinet impedance must match the amp's supported load. Rack systems separate preamps, effects, and power amps into mounted units. They are modular but require more setup. Powered pedal amps place amplification in a compact floor unit. Some can drive a guitar cabinet directly, while others need a powered speaker or sound system. Desktop practice amps use small speakers for close-range playing. Headphone and software rigs remove the normal room speaker entirely. Acoustic guitar amplifiers are designed for wider frequency reproduction, clean headroom, and acoustic pickups or microphones. Full-range powered speakers also reproduce a broad frequency range and work well with modelers that already include speaker simulation. Conventional electric guitar cabinets shape the frequency response strongly, so they are not neutral playback systems. Wattage measures electrical power. It is not a direct score for loudness or sound quality. Higher wattage can provide more volume and clean headroom, but speaker sensitivity also matters. Sensitivity measures how much sound a speaker produces from a given amount of power. Speaker size affects frequency response and dispersion, while cabinet size and open back or closed back construction also change the result. For quiet home practice, use a small combo, desktop amp, or headphone modeler. Direct recording is easiest with software, a modeler, or an amp output that includes speaker simulation. Rehearsal requires enough power, headroom, and speaker output to compete with the band. Live use can mean a combo, a head and cabinet, or a modeler connected to the venue system with a stage monitor. For portability and low maintenance, solid-state and digital systems are usually the simplest. The correct choice is the complete system that provides the volume, monitoring, connections, and transport you actually need.